Okay, this is the third time I'm recording this. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys something that I think is very possible. I think that we come down here and touch this number. That's why I'm in a short position. This is a terrible time to get into a short position, but you know, I am, um, I'm still a beginner, y'all. We could be looking at something like this, which is a bull pennant. There's much more room to the upside, but the downside is a strong support. So I am looking to get my entry at $3.46, $3.44. This is not financial advice. And if we look at this, we do a retracement from the bottom to the top here. It looks like this. Now let's take this and measure the other bottoms. Okay, we're in the 1 range. As you can see here, this right here says 1. And we now are over here in the 786 range, the 0.786. We're still in the 0.786 range. And right here, we're in the 0.618 range. So I think that we're going to be in the 0.618 to 786 range. And if it comes down to 786, just barely, it's going to be like a wick. So you have to have your buy orders in. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen from here. I measure this top and bottom right here, from here to here, and let's drag that over. The best we can get is a 786. And I measure from here to here, and the best we can get is a 786 also. I wonder why. I wonder how that works, because that's interesting. I would think that we'd be able to get a better from here to here. Well, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're in this consolidation. You guys, a consolidation period, I'm learning, is a wonderful opportunity to buy tops and sell bottoms, and buy bottoms and sell tops. Take a small position up here and sell it down here. Well, get in down here after the second or third bounce. So get in over here and look for your retracement. I'm looking at this from the like for buying options, but if I were to look at it from the bottom to the top, no, that's wrong. If I were to look at it from the top to the bottom, I could then find out where a good buy for a short would be, and look at where this shows up as. It goes into the 1, it goes into the 618, from there, if we measure from the top to the bottom here, this is the 618 right here. Yeah. So measuring from the top to the bottom to find your short entry positions is a good idea. And look at how much confirmation is right here. So this is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, and it's just boom, boom, boom. It gives you all sorts of confirmation to get into here. You get into the trade, and you're expecting it to take off, but it doesn't. It retraces, and it starts breaking down up here for a 786 retracement. And you could sell and also take your short position here and expect to get out at your 786 level. So you get in here and you do nothing. You do nothing, it goes back down. And you're like, wow, that didn't hit any targets. And then it rallies back up, and it retraces all the way up to the 786, so then it breaks down. You get out here and you take a short position up here, and you can expect to buy back in at a level that would be like higher than this one, probably a 786. Here's the 786 level. And you have some confirmation that is probably going to be at here or above, and that's the 786 level. So you can set your buy orders like here, and then it keeps moving up this pennant, and now we are in the 618. We're in the 618 at this point in time, but I think that we are going to break into the 786 level if we look here, but I'm also looking at this original retracement. So the price is going to come down here, and then maybe come down again. And if we're looking at the original retracement, then we would be, we're in the 618. We've been in the 618. But I think that we're going to break into the 786. And from there, put a buy order in and get it filled, and then take off. And that is in 7 hours, and possible breakout is in 20 hours. And it can last for 1 day, 20 hours. I think that it's going to take off here. I think that this is the last time to buy at 346. So 346, last time to buy, and it's going to do a little bit of, look at this head and shoulders. So it's gotta come down, and it's probably going to find support at this previous above this previous consolidation. So that would maybe wick us down to 344, but 346 is the target. And then consolidate. Well, it doesn't have time to consolidate. It's got to come back up, but it can consolidate and then take off. Or it can basically just form some kind of a divergence pattern. So wicks down, you get your orders in, and then it comes back up, and you can wait for some kind of bullish divergence. Look at the RSI down here. That looks good, like we're coming down. And then you got your divergences and it takes off. And when it takes off, it's game over. It takes off and it'll probably find some kind of a consolidation period here and take off again. I have these lines drawn because this is a horizontal top. This is the top that this almost touched. This is the line that connects these two together. So there might be some resistance here. And this is the pennant. If we just don't count this and we just come through, then that's the pennant. And that's the pennant that I drew here. So, so yeah, that's what I'm doing is I'm waiting. I bought like a small head and shoulders on a small time frame. Let's look at it on the 5-minute. Let's look at this on the 1-minute. I don't know where I bought, but I bought something, thinking that I bought the bottom. Oh, it was the reverse head and shoulders, I believe. So I bought here and yeah, I bought here. So this is the head and shoulders I bought. And I bought the long. And it went long. And then it came down and it did this. And then it came down again and I still held and it came up here and I didn't sell. And now it's coming down again. So it looks like it's just going to keep working its way down. So I'll keep an eye on this. But yeah, like looking at the larger time frames, it looks to me like we're going to do something like this. Let's go to the 15-minute and see if we get any kind of thing from the Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. It definitely shows up here, which is a good sign. Because after a crazy bull rally, it's nice to get like some, you know, consolidation or some like to find some support and to be able to get in and feel confident that you've gotten a good entry. So what am I going to do the next rally? I'm going to get in here. I'll get in heavy. I'll get in heavy here, and then I'll if it comes back down, I'll take a short position here, and and I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm going to catch the bottom, so I won't have to worry. Like, if I caught the bottom here, I wouldn't get stopped out anywhere here. So what I could do if I, which I did, I caught the bottom. I got in right here. But I had to sell to change my position, my mode from cross to isolated. So, but what I can do is hold these bottoms and short the tops. Short so that there's one short, then there's two shorts, and possibly three shorts. And what I could do is if I'm in a pennant or a flag or something, I could sell not the full boat, but I could sell some at the top. Just sell some, take some profit, you know. If I'm taking a massive position size, I should do that. Sell some at the top. And if it never comes back down, it never comes back down. That's my fear, but what I'm being shown is that if you're not trading and you're only just buying and then getting stopped, then you're not trading. So if you're not trading, then you're not doing it. So I'm just so fearful of losing out on the opportunity of, you know, moon. So I just need to kind of get that out of my head a bit. And let's look at this. So to sell, we could sell at 786, sell at 618, sell at 618 again, and this last time over here. So I'm looking at this, and this measurement is coming from this retracement, or this, basically this consolidation pattern, or yeah, this retracement and support. So top and bottom, the bottom of this support area. And the sell points, sell point number 1 right here would be at 786. Sell point number 2 would be at 618. Sell point number 3 would also be at the bottom of 618. Having bought here, by the way, I bought here and then it came down and I almost got liquidated a bunch of times. This was $5,000 earlier today. I could have sold for $5,000 at the 618 level. So buying here and selling here is like $10,000. If it comes back down to the original 618 level, I could buy back in and, you know, take off from there. So anyways, you guys, that's what I wanted to show you. I appreciate you hanging out with me and learning with me, and happy trading. Not financial advice, but I hope that you guys crush it, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.